Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Unsere Sendungen bieten viele Sprachen. Gehen Sie auf suprememastertv.com/schedule.
I definitely hope I will be able to finish this piece. And I have promised myself that I will finish this piece whenever all women and girls in Afghanistan have achieved their rights.
Talented musician Meena Karimi, a voice for Afghanistan's youth, part 2 of 2. Continue watching to find out more.
Nevertheless, it is undeniable that all three religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, teach us to be kind to animals and to treat them with respect. For vegans, veganism becomes one means of achieving this. Ellen Atayi Bennett, vegan.
To ask a South Tomean friend how their night was in Foro Creole, one of the languages spoken in South Tome and Principe, you could say Kuma Bomans. Generous viewers, I am Joao. With loving prayers, the harmonious people of South Tome and Principe invite you to join the circle of compassion and spread peace to every corner of the universe. Welcome to part 2 of a 2-part series entitled Talented Musician Meena Karimi, a Voice for Afghanistan's Youth. Meena Karimi is a gifted 16-year-old cellist and composer from Afghanistan. She has had to overcome numerous obstacles as a young Afghan female musician, including societal pressures, gender inequality, and social intolerance related to music and her musical practice. Ms. Karimi began her musical studies at the Afghanistan National Institute of Music and is currently majoring in cello at Interlochen Center for the Arts in Michigan, United States of America. She has inspired a global audience through her performances with the Zora Orchestra, Afghanistan's first all-female orchestra, serving as a cultural ambassador. Today, we have the privilege to continue our interview with Meena as she explains some of the differences between Western music and traditional Afghan music.
Music is music. It have different types, but at the end of the day, it's music. But the rhythms are really different. Our scales are mostly different, and the type of music is sometimes more that like have energy in it. But we also have music that is like a rock and it's slow and it's really calming.
Dawn was Meena Karimi's first composition for the cello and orchestra and was orchestrated by young Afghan composer Ahsan Fahim. Meena speaks of this important creation and what inspired her to compose Dawn.
The story of Afghan girls inspired me to compose Dawn. Dawn represents the 3 stages of a woman's lives in Afghanistan. The first part represents a few decades ago when women were forced to be at home, to not be allowed to be part of society, the community that they're part of, and how much struggles and challenges they have faced. And then the middle part of Dawn represents how women slowly started to stand up for their rights, to fight for their dreams, and to stand up for each other and say that we need to stand up and fight and be strong. And then the ending, which I have not finished it represents that this challenges is still going on in Afghanistan. Women are still facing a lot of challenges, such as not being able to go to school, such as not being able to even work and be part of the society and community that they have to be. So I did not finish to represent that right now we are still fighting, so we need to keep going until we've achieved our rights.
What outcome does Meena dream of for her country in order to complete Dawn?
I definitely hope I will be able to finish this piece. And I have promised myself that I will finish this piece whenever all women and girls in Afghanistan have achieved their rights. But if that not happen, I know that other composer will finish this piece. If I wasn't alive at that time, but I know I will. I will.
Meena tells us what she hopes this piece, Dawn, will bring to the audience.
So dawn is, as you know, when the sun raises, it's like slowly raises. And that's how I said dawn, because women are slowly raising and saying that I'm gonna fight for my rights and my dream. With this piece of music, I want to say that hope is always there. We need to have hope in order to be able to fight, because if you have inspiration, if you have your hope, you'll be able to achieve whatever you want. And with this piece of music, I want to say for Afghan women in Afghanistan that today might be really hard, but we can build ourselves and we will together all face this and overcome this.
Dawn premiered with a performance by Afghanistan National Institute of Music's National Symphony Orchestra in March 2021 in Kabul.
It was the first premiere of my piece, and I was honored to be there and represent this piece for all the people in Afghanistan. Life was normal and everything was normal until August in that year. Nobody knew what was happening. That's why today, even after the premiere of my first piece, now it's been a year and I feel Dawn is even more meaningful than that time, because it connects to people's hearts more and it represents more about what is going on today. So it's getting meaningful and it gives more hope to people in Afghanistan.
Save the world. Simple solution. Be vegan.
Caring viewers, let's take a moment to pray for the Afghan people and for world peace with Allah's blessings. We will be right back here on Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to talented musician Meena Karimi, a voice for Afghanistan's youth, part 2 of 2. The international premiere of Dawn was performed by the Chineke Orchestra at the South Bank Centre in London, UK in October 2021. It was also featured at the Spitalfields Festival in July 2022 in London, played by the Oxford Philharmonic Orchestra. Meena mentions how important it is for young Afghan musicians to spread the message of peace and hope.
Yes, opportunities like that gives us the chance to keep Afghan music alive. Since music is banned, there is not a lot of opportunities for Afghan music to still keep going. But this opportunity gives all a composer the chance to keep the Afghan music going and alive. And with this, internationally, we raise awareness for the people that we as human needs to stand up for each other's right, and that's really important. And this all music help us to raise awareness internationally.
We asked Meena which musical performance has been the most memorable.
One of my memorable concerts and experiences were when I played with the Vinus Spera Orchestra in Portugal. This orchestra is a wonderful orchestra, and we played a Baroque piece. And what really made it special was the musicians were really connected, and we really felt connected with our music. And we shared a lot about our countries, and we learned a lot. And also, I get to play the same solo as the first cellist, and I learned a lot from her.
Meena has a message of courage for the artist who faces difficulties and struggles like her.
Everyone who plays music, they might face a lot of challenges. They might face a lot of difficulties, but I want to tell them that never give up. If you don't give up, you will achieve it. Keep going. Although you might feel frustrated, although you might feel really sad and you feel that nothing is working out, but believe in yourself and know that you can do it. Just keep going. Everything will be great.
Meena speaks about her dreams and what she is looking forward to most in her musical career.
What I'm looking more is to compose more pieces for all people back in Afghanistan, so they have something to look at and say that we will do this together, and we have each other. So I'm looking forward for that. One of my dreams is that I will be able to, back in Afghanistan, I will be able to have a really music school and be able to represent and introduce music to Afghan kids, since currently music is not being part of their life. So I want to bring music back to their life and introduce them to what music can help them.
Meena shares her message to our viewers and the world.
My message is that if we stand for each other, if we have each other's back, we will be stronger. When we work in a group, we are always stronger. And as humans, if we are seeing inequality in some other places, we need to stand for each other, because that's how we build and how we build ourselves together. So always know that we need to have each other in order to have a better world and better future together.
With respect and appreciation for her commitment to music and the welfare of her fellow Afghan citizens, we thank Meena Karimi for being with us and wish her much success in all her future endeavors. To close today's program, let's listen to her composition, Dawn. For more information on Meena Karimi, please visit meenakarimi.com.
Vegan, feeling ever young.
Noble viewers, it's been a pleasure to have your company today. Coming up next is Nature's Democracy, How Animal People Vote for Survival, right after noteworthy news, here on Supreme Master Television. May we all be guided by wisdom and compassion for a world blossoming in friendship and beauty.
Be vegan. Make peace. Do good deeds. Hell not reach.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/AJAR.